Hello and welcome back to Invincible Asia. I'm George from Movie Misfit, and today I check out the Japanese classic Evil Dead Trap, released on Blu-ray from Unearthed Films. So after getting both Dr. Lamb and Untold Story on Blu-ray from Unearthed Films and being hugely impressed with them, I thought I would give some of their other titles a go, one of which was an older release, not too old, but one set before Untold Story and Dr. Lamb, which is Toshiharu Akida's film Evil Dead Trap, the classic twisted Japanese horror movie. And look at this absolutely gorgeous cover that comes with it. So a 1988 production, of course, playing off Sam Raimi's infamous movie titles of the Evil Dead. This is a pretty sick and twisted horror from what I can remember. Now, it's been some time since I have seen it. I do have it as part of this Arts Magic release, box set release, along with The Spiral, which was a 90s production, and Uzumaki, which I absolutely loved. Such a weird feckin' movie. But this was a great wee pack. Asian Shockers collection. Comes in that beautiful slip. And then, of course, you have inside the Uzumaki and Evil Dead Trap on the other side. And then in here we have Spiral before the 3 discs are revealed. So quite a nice box set. I'm very, very happy with it. But again, it's been some time since I actually sat down to watch any of these. Only last week I checked out Dark Water, the original Japanese Dark Water, once again, just to review it for the website. And it kind of got me in the mood once again for J-horror. I had already previously ordered Evil Dead Trap off eBay, probably for around $24.99, so a little pricier as the Unearthed titles are, and of course a lot of those are being shipped from the US, which is what adds a few pound onto them there. But still, I was excited to see it. I wanted to see what Unearthed Films had done with it, because again, I was so pleased with their previous releases. So here we have it here on the back, some lovely shots from the movie, and this comes with commentary with director Toshiharu Ikeda and effects manager Shinichi Wakaza. Commentary by filmmaker Kurandu Mitsutaki of Karate Kill and Gunwoman. Commentary with James Mudge of Eastern Kicks. Trappings of the Dead, reflecting on a Japanese cult classic. Storyboards, behind the scenes stills, promotional artwork, and trailers. So there's quite a wee bit on there. I can't remember exactly what extras came with this. Let me just see. What have we got? We have trailers, biofilmographies, cast list, movie stills, artwork. Okay, so not a mass amount on the original DVD release, but plenty to enjoy here. And 3 audio commentaries, which is going to make for a fun watch. Okay, so let me see. 100 minutes long. 100 minutes long, so similar running times there, which is quite interesting. Region A on the Blu-ray, which if you've watched some of my previous videos, I've had many Region A's which have played no problems, and then I've had a couple of Region A's, more recently Righting Wrongs from Vinegar Syndrome, which did not play on any of my 4 players, 2 of which are multi-region. Fucking raging about that. Anyway, I'm hoping this works. I'm excited to get in and watch it. So let's quickly move on with this. Slipping it out, we have got the same artwork inside. Again, both sides very, very similar to the slipcase. It is a reversible cover, so I will pop that out and show you. No booklet or anything, which is disappointing. But, you know, can't have everything, can we? So here we have the full new artwork. Sorry, I was lost there looking at this original Japanese artwork here on this side, and then yes, the original Japanese piece, which is pretty cool also. Would have been nice to get a poster of this artwork. It would have been great to have that framed and on the wall for with what little space I have got left there. Yes, so that's all that's involved in that. There's a few things there I want to see. I don't think I'll have time to watch the movie 3 times, maybe 4 times, with all the audio commentaries and in its original language. but I will go through the other extra features, check out the movie, let you know how the quality is, and be right back. So just back after checking out the Blu-ray release of Evil Dead Trap from Unearthed Films, and I have to say I thoroughly enjoyed it. This actually reminded me of the reason why I got into directing horror movies and the style that I have due to these kind of films. Inspired, I would say, definitely by the Italian horror movies of the late 70s, early 80s, as well as some independent American horrors. Evil Dead Trap is probably one of the grossest movies I have ever had the pleasure of watching. Some of the effects work is outstanding, and to the point where it actually takes its own storyline of the snuff movie and makes you wonder what you're watching, if it's real or not. It is that disturbing. There was definitely more than 3 or 4 times where I cringed, and I've cut people in half with chainsaws. I've pulled eyeballs out, I've done all that kind of thing, but even now, whenever there's a movie that is able to make me cringe when watching something like that, even though I know the magic of movie making, that's a great sign. That's a great thing, that it can still entertain and worry me. So absolutely thumbs up for me for this release. It is beautiful in comparison to the Arts Magic DVD release that I had. The quality is fan-friggin-tastic. But down to the cinematography and the stock of the footage originally shot whenever the film was made, there's a lot of things that are still slightly out of focus or soft on focus, but that is because of the actual cinematographer, not because of the print itself. The print does impress. It is quite gorgeous in comparison, as I say, to the DVD release, and very, very clean. The extra features on there, I have yet to watch any of the audio commentaries, watch the movie with any of the audio commentaries, so I am looking forward to getting back and watching it again, especially with the director and effects artist. The Trappings of the Dead, reflecting on a Japanese cult classic, is probably about 19 to 20 minutes long, with Callum Waddell. Interesting enough. Interesting enough. I can take him or leave him, but it's interesting enough. The storyboards were pretty cool to look at. Maybe run for, I think, maybe about 6 minutes, perhaps. The behind the scenes stills, which were pretty cool, actually. There's a lot of interesting shots there and some great effects works going on and letting you see how it's done. That runs from maybe just over 3 minutes, and then the promotional artwork, which again was pretty cool to see, runs for just over 2 minutes. The trailers included here in the menu are about 4 titles, including Evil Dead Trap and The Untold Story, of releases from Unearthed Films. But yes, excited to finally have this on Blu in my collection. It looks amazing. I've turned the cover around there to the Japanese cover because the slip obviously has the new artwork on there. But a fantastic film. Really, that twist at the end, I totally forgot about, and it was just like, what the fuck is going on here? This is this is pretty fucking twisted, but it's amazing, honestly. Yeah, you need to see it. If you're a fan of horror movies, you're a fan of gore or Japanese splatter movies, you really do need to check out Evil Dead Trap. I have to also point out, I was that excited while watching it. I kind of figured, well, why haven't they released the sequels to this? Why haven't Unearthed Films released the sequels? So I went on to their site just to see what was coming up, and they have just released the pre-orders for Evil Dead Trap 2, which I'm very excited. So hopefully soon enough here on the channel I'll be able to review that also. So there we have it, folks. If you haven't already, please head on over to invincibleasia.com, where you can check out as many full movie reviews on these movies from my collection that I can possibly write about. Follow me on Instagram at InvincibleAsia and at Movie Misfit, where I post bullet reviews and other things that I simply cannot put to video. And don't forget to like, subscribe and ring the bell here on the YouTube channel, as well as checking out all my other content. Thank you so much for your support, and until next time, enjoy your Kung Fu, and I will see you soon.